Dow and the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ is still above where the Dow is at, right? Um, Here's the UDow, and that's the futures market for the Dow Jones. So we still have this. This is still in play, right? We don't know where the fifth wave is going to end yet, but it's still in play. All right. Um, as of right now, but that could change because we did not break below the first wave. Wave 4 did not. So we did an ABC correction. We're way oversold on the 4 hour. So we look good right now, right? So let's see what happens tomorrow when the markets open. We're right here, right? If we gap down and close here and then take off, that would be something that's very nice. Um, Now we could go over the dollar because the dollar opened pretty strong today, and we got a higher high in the dollar, right? We got a lower high on the RSI, on the 4 hour, on the daily, and on the weekly, right? Do you see how we're getting lower highs, lower highs, lower highs? That is a bearish. So this might be setting up for a distribution pattern, but we don't know yet, right? We're just looking to see what the dollar is going to do to finish because we say, I think that this is the top along this yellow line right here. This is the top right here. But how it's going to finish and give us confirmation, we don't know yet. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for some kind of confirmation saying the dollar's topping out, which is hard right now. Usually it's easier, but it's hard because there's so much things happening with the Fed politically around the world. So it's just being difficult. Um, we have EOS. EOS came back right along this support line, so we don't got a lower low, right? We still got a higher low, so that is very good. ETH Classic. ETH Classic. If it comes down to this area, we said, hey, this if it comes into this area right here, that's going to be very good. But even if it just works this way down here, that would be better, right? We'd rather hold this white line and then see what happens. But if we put it just to what I want to show you guys, if we put it just to that candle top right there, I always put it a little bit lower, but if we were to put it to that top, this one, and then that was the breakout point, we're on that line right now. So let's see if we're going to come back down to the bodies, right, and not the wicks. But if we go to the wicks, we're there now. Bitcoin. Now, this looks like a 5-way structure down, right? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And now, if we look at the 4 hour, it looks similar. Oh, not even the 4 hour. We have 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I was going to count this as a 5 this point, but I think it looks more clean if we count this as a 5th wave right here. But let's see, right? Let's see. All this stuff is still in the air. We're still in the oversold area, and we also had this blue dot. This blue dot, right? That long area. Now, I want to show you guys sometimes, after we get that long, we get one more final dump before we get our pump, right? Sometimes, like right here, it flashed here, and then we got one more dump before we got our pump. So, let's see, right? We didn't get it here, but sometimes sometimes. The Bitcoin dominance. So the market still looks good. The market structure is still intact, right? Market structure is still intact. Nothing's broken yet. We need this to break down below. So nothing has been broken yet in either direction, right? And the dollar looks strong and weak at the same time. The reason why it looks weak is I showed you on the RSI, right? We're getting these, oh, let me take this off. We're getting these lower highs on the RSI every time we're getting a higher high. So since about here, right? Since about May, the RSI has been going down and the price is going up. That is bearish. But on the flip side, the dollar keeps putting in new highs without setting a lower low. So we need to come and we need to break this area. And I would really love to break this area. But let's see, right? We're not there yet. ETH Classic is still just down here. I want it to cool down more, but it's just not. So let's see what happens with that. But besides that, everything is still good, right? XRP, how to look at, we have this support line here since March 9th. We have a support here. We have here. We support it all along here, and we just came back to it. So we haven't made nothing's broken in the market. Nothing's broken. I want to just wait and see how this Dow opens up in the morning. But besides that, I'm going to cut it here, and then when I got any updates tomorrow, I will make another video because this is a little bit scary. If we break here, I'll put a short video on.